What's up, clanners? This is Ezeldog of Red Hot Heat here with our next Red Hot replay against the clan Thundercatz, which we won 33 versus our 38. This was an exciting war at the end when Sir Patrick IV live streamed the last 2.5 hours for us. I didn't get to watch it, but there was a lot of good comments and some people trying to join the clan who didn't meet our requirements because we're pretty strict, but still it's a good advertising and promotion for the clan. Hopefully we get some good people and also folks just excited to attack knowing their attacks are going out live. I think we put up a couple 3 stars for him at the end of the war to benefit his channel. He's on camcord.com, Kamcord.com, and his channel is xfit919, xfit919. We're going to start here with recognizing our Town Hall 7s. And their ability to just destroy bases first shot with dragons. Call0573 is doing a nice job of being base specific and exploiting this base. We don't usually use Hogs in our Town Hall 7 dragon attacks, but when the air defense is right on the edge, go for it. Then he lightnings the other one, and he can pretty much just drop his dragons down at that point. The balloons can't touch the dragons, and there aren't enough defenses left to hurt them. At Town Hall 7, you can kind of spam your dragons in if the air defenses are taken care of. There's nothing else that can really stop them. But what we're going to see in the next replay by Dragon Slayer is a nice dragon funnel. And I think it is important to practice and work on your dragon funnel and forcing your dragons into the middle, especially if you're going to be attacking at Town Hall 8, where it becomes really important. Okay, so watching Dragon Slayer here on base 14, he's going to do similar thing. He's going to lightning the back air defense, but it's too deep for him to reach with, you know, a quick hog kill or something. So he's going to have to push his dragons in. Not so much the dragons can reach, but so they can get in there and tank for the balloons, and the balloons can reach that air defense. So he's putting one dragon below and above where he wants his push to be, and it sort of cuts off the trash ring, and now all these dragons are going to go into the middle of the base instead of around the sides. One thing I wish he did was put one of those dragons in the pile on the corner hut. If you're funneling right in front of a hut, just put a dragon on it and it'll catch up very quickly, or put that dragon down even first as part of the funnel. Then you won't have to worry about losing on time. But now you see the air defense is occupied with these dragons, and he's got so many balloons. He had, I think, 8 of his own balloons and a clan castle full of balloons. They easily get the air defense, and they're also going to run ahead of the dragons at this point and take out many other defenses, 2 Teslas, a wizard tower, I think an archer tower. His red balloons make it all the way to the end of the raid and just destroy this base. Now you will see his army has to go corner to corner on all these huts, and it is possible to lose on time in a dragon raid. If you lose too many dragons to air defense, black bombs, clan castle, sometimes time gets short, so go ahead and take out that first hut in the beginning when you can. Doku also is a consistent Town Hall 7 Dragon Raider. We're going to look at Jacob, who's attacking Town Hall 8s now with his level 4 Hogs. He's got a much wider margin of error with his level 4 Hogs than he did with his level 3. I think he's trying to lure and test that area between the archer tower and the elixir storage for a bomb. And now he's going to barb walk over here. One thing I will say about his barb walk, he needs to put his barbs all the way back here in the dirt. And then you'll get more lure per barb, and that'll do a couple things for you. It will give you more barbs to distract dragons with, and also possibly some barbs to pick up corner huts if need be, although this base doesn't have them. Okay, so now he's just using his barbarians to distract the dragons, kills the dragon with wizards, and it's time for him to start his hog attack. I don't know if this was a cleanup attack. It seems like he has the giant bombs pretty well sniffed out, or maybe he just knows, like Tesla, there's going to be a bomb there, because he puts this heel right on it just before the bomb even flashes. It does cover the next empty space, and that's what you want with your heals if you don't know where the bombs are. You're trying to cover multiple areas where they could be as the hogs are coming through. And he's just healing all through the core. There was a double bomb set there that triggered one at a time, so that's nice. And look at how he got the skeletons just before the hogs broke, and just before the skeletons would have broken into 2 groups. The skeletons were on his hogs for a while, but they were under heal, so it wasn't really hurting them. But I am glad that he remembered there to get that poison down right before the skeletons were leaving. Not so much for this raid, but for future raids that are more challenging, you want these habits to be quick and automatic. We're going to talk a little bit later in the video about this idea of using the same things, the same army over and over again, and the benefits and weaknesses of that. Obviously, the benefits are when you use the same army and the same spells, you don't forget things. But then it also maybe keeps you from being base specific with your attacks. Okay, so having that poison, you know how to use it. Having those 8 barbs, you know how to use it, and you won't make forgetful mistakes. Okay, we're going to go up to Kung Fu Monkey, who does a nice job here on a Town Hall 9 hog, having to compensate for a few problems. One, not having his Barb King, or you would probably see a Barb King swap up there for the Queen. I think what he wanted to do was do a Queen swap with the Giant, but he ends up having some problems with the lure, and so we're going to talk about why the lure costs him almost that opportunity. He sends in a couple hogs, maybe a Giant wouldn't have made the radius of the clan castle, and a nice deep archer, but he kind of underdoes it with his wizards here. 4 wizards is not going to be enough to kill a level 5 dragon. You see they're already down, and then when you're putting in 2 more, now they're both going to die. When you're fighting a tough clan castle troop, you've really just got to overwhelm. Don't try to do it one piece at a time, because you'll find yourself behind. And you see, even here with the Giant for distraction, that he must not have wanted to use, or he would have done it first, he still has to drop his own Archer Queen here to take out that dragon. Now he's going to be struggling with the top Archer Queen. He tries a Giant Wizard, but the Wizard only gets 1 shot off, which is not enough to kill a level 4 Queen. Now his hogs are going in, you know, he has no choice, but luckily with the Queen on the corner, they're mostly going to just run right past her. So I will say, you know, the struggles that he had, Kung Fu Monkey stayed calm. He did what he could. He's trying to get the Queen here with the clan wizards. They also don't make it inside the wall to get her. But the hogs run past and they take out the base, and they're going to get her on the sweep around once they start going up through all these storages. So he stayed calm and he adjusted, and he's also doing this without his Barb King. So just a real good flexible mindset here with his attack. There, those hogs get that Queen, and they get the Town Hall Clan Castle for the 3-star. So good job, Kung Fu Monkey. Okay, Durr is bringing another Town Hall 9 hog attack. Durr is exclusively, I think, doing the Town Hall 9s first instead of the Town Hall 8 cleanups, and that's showing great progress. Doing a 2 golem push into this area that looks kind of ripe for giant bombs. Going to get the Archer Queen and also the lure. Jump spell. Let's see what goes on here with this jump spell. Seems like the jump spell should have already gone down, although maybe it's being saved to reach the Queen. Found a bomb. Doesn't poison. Found another bomb. Now there's the jump spell just to keep the push going. It wasn't necessary to reach the Queen, but that's not always known. Nice spread of hogs here, nice and wide. 2 bombs are down. Tesla's in the core, so we're looking at that top area where probably the 2 bombs remain. The hogs are so spread out that even if there's a double, it's not going to get very many of them, but it looks like it was 2 singles, and the one on the left didn't even trip. But both areas were covered by the heals, and the hogs just take care of it. So just so many things going right there. A good push, good kill, good hog deployment, and good heal placement there at the end for where those last 2 bombs might have been. Okay, going up here to Gunvor, we're going to see a GoHo. Okay, a nice GoHo with surgical hog placement is what Gun has been doing. 2 golems, wizards create the funnel, and he's going to be, looks like, wall breaking and raging into the Archer Queen. No jump needed, because she's going to hop that wall. His witches are coming in, and they're trying to fish out little bomb spots. The Queen ends up behind the wall, but with level whatever purple crystal wall, his Barb King can get through it fairly easily. Hasn't even had to use the rage yet. I think he's going to save the rage spell for when the clan troops come out, because he wants his remaining wizards to get a lot of shots in on those dragons. And his own Archer Queen benefits from the rage. So she's able to take out the dragon and then also save her ability for a little bit later and take out a couple more key defenses. Let's see, come on AQ. Oh, it's already been used. Okay, but now here come the hogs, placing them one at a time. Notice how he's real patient. One bomb, he waits until the hogs advance into another area before dropping the heel because he knows there's only a few hogs there. It's not like he lost his whole army. A giant for distraction, 4 or 5 hogs per defense, and here they are just moving through the base. Still 2 heels left and 2 more hogs to come in from the back. He's going to put some goblins and minions and wizards down for cleanup, and that's pretty much it. There's a poison waiting, I hope, for these skeletons. They're all in one spot. I think it's going to, yeah, he cracks the poison, finds another bomb. Some of the skeletons didn't get in there, but I think they're going to run back through it here at the end as they, yeah, there they go. Bye-bye, skeletons. Run back through. Skeletons die so fast in the poison. It's so nice. Okay, but just a beautiful demonstration of GoHo with surgical hog deployment that I think every one of our Town Hall 9s who's using hogs can benefit from the steps that Gunn has been doing. If you can't grasp it all by watching him, then please talk to him for that. All right, I think we've got 1 or 2 more. Got 4 minutes left here before I'm out of my 15-minute allotment. Yeah, we're just going to look at K-Smith. Okay, K-Smith has another beautiful attack with the 6 most valuable hogs in any war that I've ever seen. He did this in the last war. I think he made the video. It's basically a GoWiWi with back-end hogs. And I'm going to be honest, I did not think this was going to work out. We needed, this base had no stars, so we're coming down to the end, and I thought, well, he's going to pick us up at 2 stars. Got a, massive push here going into the core. Definitely going to get the Town Hall, but not going to get the 3-star. And just look at how long this just does not look like it's going to be a 3-star. Because there's so much there for his troops to have to take out, and he's got, again, the 6 hogs in the back. Those 6 hogs are going to run the back of the base, and it's just amazing. But here's where I wanted to talk about the pros and cons of using the same army versus the different army. Here come those hogs. It just does not look like they're going to get that far, especially since he's not healing. He's being very patient. There's 1 hog down there all by itself versus an archer tower that ends up dying. Now he's down to 5 hogs and so much base. And he only has 1 heal, but look at how much he gets out of this 1 heal when the rest of the defenses are distracted by the core troops that are coming out. At this point, you can kind of tell he's going to get it. And those hogs just keep doing work. 2 hogs. Now he's down to 1 hog. I lost my comment there, just marveling at the ability of these hogs. Watch this 1 hog take out this archer tower. I think it gets it. No, it doesn't. But it did enough work. Okay, so here's my concern for K-Smith with the 6 hogs since he's done it twice in a row. I hope that he will evaluate whether he needs 6 hogs or 8 or 10 based on the base that he's going at. Because he obviously knows how to do it at this point, and it's good. It would be good for him to be flexible with his army. We have a lot of people who use the same army almost every attack, every war. And what's the benefit of that? You don't forget any steps. You don't forget your spells. You don't forget your hero powers. You don't forget, oh, I had a witch this time that I forgot to send with my push. This is what happens when you change up your army. It can mess with you. But if you don't change up your army, sometimes you don't have the right army for the base. So K-Smith is doing amazing. I hope he continues doing what he's doing with those back-end hogs. But just be flexible and count and think, well, maybe I need 8 hogs this time or 10 or something like that. All right, but very good effort from everybody. We struggled with these upper town halls and had a little trouble with this one Town Hall 10 that was a 97% lava loon. So I'm not going to show it. But a good war, 10 in a row, and we're on to our next war here. Then hopefully the recap will be coming in in a day or so. This is Ezzledog from Red Hot Heat with the Red Hot Replays, and thanks for watching.